Hello, I'm Becca Allen, illustrator and designer, and following on from my last couple of tutorials on pattern swatch design, I was contacted by some of the computer arts readers asking how I applied my pattern swatch to photographs and objects to make it look realistic and 3D. It's really easy, but I thought I'd do a quick 10-minute tutorial just to show everyone, how you can apply your pattern swatch or design onto a photograph, making it look real. I mean, this is great if you want to, show your design on your website, or just, for showcasing work, I guess. And if you want to get it made, it's a really good idea to lay it out so you can see exactly how you want it to look on your product before you send it off to be made, and so the people that are making your product are really clear on how it should look. So first of all, I take some objects that I want to apply my pattern to, and photograph them. I've used a cushion and using a t-shirt as well. Two things that are great for applying a pattern swatch to. I've been lucky enough to be able to use a studio space to photograph the cushion, but you can do this at home with like a blank wall or a bit of paper. Just make sure you've got the lighting right. So you take a picture. I've got the cushion here. Open it up in Photoshop, and then I just want to, if you're not happy with the lighting and the contrast, I usually tend to go on to selective colour and look at the whites and just brighten up the white of the object. And when you're happy with it, just save your cushion, whatever object you're using. And then you need to open up your images or image in Illustrator. So I have here the cushion and the t-shirt. You can use all versions of Illustrator. I'm using CS6, so all we're going to be using is the pen tool and the transparency options. So first of all, lock your lock the photos so they don't go anywhere. When you're drawing around them, you don't want them to move, and it just saves time. So I just zoom right in so I can see the edge. So the idea is we're going to create an object over the top of the cushion, and the same for the t-shirt, of where I want my pattern to sit. The reason I do this in Illustrator, not Photoshop, is because it's much more accurate. It's easy to edit and change, and I prefer it a lot more than Photoshop. So zoom in, get your pen tool, and you just want to switch to outline, and then I usually put my stroke on. You could probably go lower than that. Do 0.5, and just work your way around the edge of the cushion. Okay, I'm not going to do all of that. There is one I prepared earlier because that will take a little while. So it should look like this. So once you've drawn around your cushion, you just flip the fill. This is the same with the t-shirt. I've left the collar and the sleeves because I think that'd be a nice little contrast against the pattern. So we just copy, object, right. Okay, so here we go. So once you've drawn around with your pen tool, change the fill, will look like this. If you have taken a picture of your object and you're not happy with the background, at this point it's really easy to just make a clipping mask, so you can just crop the background if you just want to use the object, and then you can put it on your own background colour. So you just copy and paste your shape, select the original shape in the photograph, and then Apple 7, create a clipping mask, and then you can, you know, use that however you like. However, I like the background, adds a bit of depth, so I'm going to leave that. And all I'm going to do now is apply my swatch. So, just like that. And then, same with this one. And yeah, it immediately looks a lot better. But it's still quite flat, as you can see, because some of the cushion is showing through because I haven't got a white background on my swatch. But where the colour is, it looks very flat. So to give it a bit more depth, I'm just going to select it, go to transparency, and then multiply, and then you can see the shadows from the creases on the cushion are showing through. Same with this one. Yeah. Yep, there we go, just like that. And when you're happy with it, I save, and then I usually open in Photoshop and change the sizes to fit my web template. And otherwise, if you want to send it away, it's just a great way of working out, you know, how you want things to look on your objects, and you can change the so I've got my swatches down here, but if I want to change the size, I can just shrink my swatch, drop it back in, and then refill. There we go, and lots of experimenting. Well, I hope that's helped, and thanks for watching. Bye.